He gonna talk about
And
this whole Donald Trump, LeBron James shit.
Oh well, I guess we could.
Yeah, that kind of a Trump said something about LeBron. I can't
Yes.
stand both them motherfuckers, so I don't care.
Okay. Well, before we get to that topic, that's been added.
Yeah.
Um, do you have any thoughts on before we continue with anything? Because I don't know if Nick or Rem or anybody else is gonna join in, but the stuff we discussed yesterday. Um, let's see. We discussed Venom,
Oh,
the trailer, and then people were complaining about it.
oh yeah.
Um, oh yeah.
Bunch of crybabies.
Then
Spider
we
Man's not in it. Who cares?
all right, and then the WWE paying fans to cheer for Roman Reigns.
And that is ridiculous. I mean, that's them going that low to get that son of a bitch over. Come on. I mean, act like he's over.
Yeah,
Uh,
and then
that's embarrassing.
right, and then we talked about the Chris Benoit petition.
Oh, that's stupid too. Benoit, come on.
Yeah. So, do you have any like thoughts on any specific topic or all three of them or at least one of
Well,
them?
um, all three stories are just stupid, really. I mean, fucking Benoit in Hall of Fame. Come on. Um, and um, and the rest of them, and like Roman Reigns. It's fucking bullshit. I mean, we're trying to get fans that pay fans to cheer him. It's a joke. It's laughable. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much like with the whole Chris Benoit petition.
Yeah.
Um,
Fucking murder.
yeah, 5,000 signatures that these
Fuck up.
people have to get,
Jesus. Oh.
and more than half of them signed.
Well, it shows you how stupid some people are.
Yeah. Yeah. So Robert, do you have any additional thoughts on the three topics we talked about yesterday? If you're still there.
yeah, welcome to Venom. Welcome to the trailer, badass trailer. And when the movie comes out, can't wait to see how that movie turns out. Which I know is going to be an awesome movie, anyways. And about the people who are complaining about that Spider-Man's not in there, who cares? And plus, wait, if you're that upset about Spider-Man not being in there, how about you watch the movie first and see there might be hints that Spider-Man might be in part two of Venom, but by based on how I see this movie, there is it's looking like a pretty good movie based on the trailer that they showed us, and I believe there will be a sequel of the Venom movie, and can't wait to see how it is, and then we'll see if there are any hints of there might be a Spider-Man in Venom 2. But if there isn't, who cares? At the end of the day, it's Venom.
Yeah.
We finally got Venom in the big screen, and not the Venom from Spider-Man 3. That doesn't count because of who played them. But other than that, yeah, we finally got Venom, and that's you know that's good enough for all of us that are Venom fans, and we're all looking forward to this movie. And when it comes to Roman Reigns, again with the fans being getting paid by WWE to cheer for him, even though they don't want to, but because they're not really fans of him and all that, but they did it because they're a bunch of sellouts. You know, I
Yeah.
guess you do you get what you pay for, I guess. And finally, when it comes to Chris Benoit being when people try to put him in the Hall of Fame, with this petition, you could do so many petitions all you want. At the end of the day, it's not going to matter because WWE is going to ignore that, like they ignoring the British Bulldogs petition of going to the Hall of Fame, which I don't understand why they're ignoring that petition because of the British Bulldog. Um, But when it comes to Chris Benoit, I agree with WWE, for not putting him in the Hall of Fame after what he did, and if they ignore his position, I don't blame them again, because Chris Benoit does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, and that's all I gotta say for that.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
All right, we got run back on part
And
2.
Remittance here.
What
Yep.
fucking iron cheek? I spent all my money on cocaine and whores.
Okay, so Thomas just added a new topic for. So we got LeBron and Trump. We got Gail Kim.
Fucking throwing Trump under the bus where he needs to be.
Yep.
Vince spending money on the XFL.
Fuck him.
Austin Aries shoot promo and the Hugiverse, just going off on that. So which topic you want to start off with?
Let's start with the LeBron and Donald Trump one. I got here it is.
Let's start with Trump falling into traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically LeBron James had an interview with Don Lemon interviewed LeBron James on basically him helping out the schools, free lunches and this, that, and the other, basically doing good for for the community, which even though we're not the biggest LeBron James fans, but that's pretty admirable, helping out.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. And fuck John Cena.
Oh yeah, fuck John.
Yeah, LeBron James was the
If I can find John, I can't see him.
the bigger star than John Cena in that train wreck movie. But so basically, Don Lemon interviewed LeBron James on that whole ordeal, and then also LeBron James. I think it was Don Lemon who brought up Trump to LeBron first, or it was LeBron who mentioned Trump. Either way, they mentioned Trump, and LeBron was basically saying, "Hey, in my opinion, I think Trump is, he's not good as a president, and he's trying to divide the country, this, that, and the other." Basically, giving his opinion on it. I don't think he was saying like anything like completely like immature or disrespectful towards Trump.
Oh God, I wish.
But in Trump fashion, he decided to, talk his shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
And basically, it's called Don Lemon an idiot, and saying he makes LeBron James look smart. Which, okay,
Oh, God.
okay. First of all, LeBron is
You know what? Take it back. The
ahead.
smoke interviewer, Don. What's his last name again?
Lemonade. Hold on. Go ahead.
Fucking
Don.
fuck Trump. Motherfucker couldn't sell cotton candy to a clown.
The interviewer, Don Williams. That's his name, right?
Lemon.
Oh, Don Lennon. Okay, Don Lennon. I'll take that back. He's pretty cool dude.
Yeah, with this whole bomb thing and just saying, first of all, like LeBron, he's doing what he's doing for his community,
Yeah.
And I would say he's pretty intelligent. So even though he's we give him crap for his career in the NBA, but outside of that,
Yeah.
for Trump to, of all people, to call LeBron, so basically with a backhanded compliment,
Yeah.
it's just laughable to me.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm just trolling. But I think he's overrated though.
And it's just, if Trump was so like such this bigger person, you know, he's the president, like, you know, we all know that. Like if I was in the shoes, I'd be, you know, I'm over that. Like I'm over with this stuff. Like I'm not even gonna sweat that. I'm just gonna, you know, people are gonna think of me. They're gonna think of me of whatever. If they don't think I'm, you know, trying to help the country, you know, they can go fuck themselves.
Trump's a crybaby.
Fuck
Yeah,
him.
but he's like, oh, he's a bomb.
What has he done?
He done anything.
Yeah, what has he done to
Trump
make
hasn't done
America?
anything. Maybe follow his hairpiece when it fell off in a hurricane.
Yeah.
Like seriously, what's Donald Trump done to make America great again?
Nothing.
I have a damn clue. Every time I hear about him, he says something either fucking stupid or something else. They probably looked at fucking LeBron. Well, I guess he's stupid because he's black.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you haven't grabbed America by the pussy.
Huh.
I mean, people could say about Barack Obama all they want, but at least he's done something when he was president.
Exactly. He found a certain individual and shit. He actually got shit done. So I don't know what people keep talking about with Trump. It's like, what are you people looking at? Are you just making shit up now just to say you love Trump? Are you just trying to make shit up?
Yeah. Oh, the economy's better. Oh, whatever. It got better than Obama. And,
Yeah, I mean, you know, doing little things like all the black people in the black community, you know, we're, you know, getting together now with Trump and all this stuff.
So I just think, you know what? I look at a president, and if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. There you go.
yeah.
And here's the thing about and here's the thing about these quote unquote supporters of Trump. I like how remember the video we did with the whole, you know, NFL protesting and, you know, Trump, you know, he calling them SOBs, you know, this, that, and the other. And they have all these trigger losers in the comment section, you know, just talking about shit.
Yep.
It's like, okay, LeBron thinks the way he thinks, Trump thinks what he thinks. You know, and it's just laughable how many butthurt losers are gonna go and randomly go and whenever there's a Trump video or a Trump hate video, this, that, and the other. It's like, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Like, you hate. Oh yeah, one of these motherfuckers. Oh yeah, you hate Trump. You don't like America. Go
fuck you.
What's wrong with talking about trauma?
What the fuck?
That. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck the drama club.
I didn't even get to talk at the time. Oh.
Anyways, Trump, fuck off. And all the supporters, like, they just get so ass hurt.
Play or hate the game.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny, like all these people talk about trigger people, you know, this, that, the other. Trump taking all the shots that he's taken. I mean, who's the real triggered one? But
Yep.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Trump is another case of he could dish it, but he can't take it.
Oh yeah.
I heard his when he goes to bed, his hairpiece comes alive and fights crime at nighttime.
You don't say.
Yeah, I mean,
actually, I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah, it waits for the Trump signal to sign in the sky, and it goes out.
I mean, I like how like a lot of these Trump supporters, you know, they come out here like they try to make you stupid or make you look dumb.
Yeah.
For what you say about the president, you know, about Trump or just anything like one of these people, I'm not going to mention their names. They actually did a video on this person did a video on me. Not really pertaining to this, not pertaining to Trump or anything like that. Yeah, it has something to do with one of the Blitz teamers. But this individual did a vid on me pertaining to that. But okay, you're gonna talk about me, about what I did. Okay, you know that's you know you're gonna do a video. It's whatever. But then add you Trump and Trump this and Black Lives Matter that, you know, this, that, and the other. It's like it has nothing to do with the video that you're doing to me. So you're just gonna add that in. It's just half of these motherfuckers, they'll just turn on you for even mentioning Trump in a bad light.
Well, they're for Trump no matter what. That motherfucker could be but they could show on the news today, Trump killed another hooker today and buried her behind the White House. And, it's fine, though. It's fine.
It's like they come out here like they're more intelligent than you, you know. Oh, they can articulate about, you know, politics, you know, this, that, and the other. And these are the same people who work like we do, go to college like we do, who just have regular jobs like we do, and they talk, they make these videos and these comments like they're the president themselves, like they're politicians.
Yes, they are.
It's laughable when motherfuckers, you know, they make fun of you because you work at a grocery store. It's like, okay, where do you work at? Are you a politician? Are you a dentist? Are you a nurse? Are you a doctor? Are you a lawyer?
Bad boy Publix.
Because last time so let me get this straight. So that makes you better than me because I don't like Trump because you know I support things that you don't support, or I don't support things that you support.
Yeah, just like the whole, you know, not allowed to give your opinion, but I can.
And then when you give your opinion that's opposite of theirs, they're gonna go and attack you. You're fuck you.
Oh yeah, they cry like a little girl that didn't get her fucking prom dress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this individual's like, oh, you go die, Black Lives Matter support. That's not it.
Motherfucker, you don't like it, just leave it. Well, I can't say the same thing about your mom. She's craving my dick every night.
It's like you can't support a black person without these motherfuckers in the comments. You can't you know criticize Trump without these motherfuckers in the comments.
No,
you can't defend a woman without these motherfuckers in the comments.
Well, no, because they like cock.
And they like hair pieces. They like, you know. They want Trump to fuck them in the ass. Like, that's basically what it really is.
How dare you have your own opinion?
Yeah, both me and Rem got turned on with turned against from these motherfuckers because, but yeah, I just
I don't know
completely silent. Who got turned on? We get turned on by bitches. That's the difference. But
I got earlier too.
Yeah, but yeah, they'll turn on you because, you know, oh yeah, you don't like Trump, or you defended a woman, you're a white knight. It's like, what?
You white knight, you defended that woman. Well, you continue to never get laid and just be a hateful fucking prick.
Right. And actually get a tan, but you know, but that's none of my business. But anyway, okay, so we got four more topics left. So we got Gail Kim, we got New Jack, we got Ben. No, we already mentioned Ben.
Even from part one, this could be one big video edited together, I guess.
Yeah.
XFL and Austin Aries. So New Jack, Gail Kim, XFL, Austin Aries. Your pick.
Mary Miguel. Let's talk about some XFL.
Yeah, make up your mind, motherfucker. No.
Yeah, but I put the XFL up #1 athlete, nigga.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's gonna be a short one, so let's get that out of the way.
Which one? Go.
Yeah, the XFL one.
XFL. Okay, so Vince McMahon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paying $500 million of his own money
Yep.
for this shit. It's like, okay.
And
Jesus.
keep in mind, it's not from the company's money. It's from his own money.
Oh,
Well, I think the Alzheimer's are kicking in.
Well, that's one thing I'll give Vince over Trump. You know, spending his own money. But that's more shots, motherfucker. But you're spending it on something that's good. Okay, the XFL. You try to do this back in the Attitude Era, and that's one of your biggest peaks in wrestling.
And it was a fail.
If you couldn't succeed with that in the Attitude Era, what makes me think you're gonna doing this in nowadays in this generation with the fan base that you like, how many viewers you've lost and all the, it's not gonna work. I don't care what these Trump supporters, NFL boycotting motherfuckers say. Oh yeah, it's gonna be better than them. No.
Are you high?
The XFL is gonna fail. The NFL has billions of viewers. It's not gonna. There won't be a difference there.
The XFL is like when Kiss tried their own football team thing. It just no.
By the way, I don't believe that some certain people didn't boycott the NFL. I don't buy that whatsoever. But
Well, maybe if the XFL gets worried, Tyson O'Neill can have a job.
Well. So let me get this straight, you went from a billionaire to a millionaire. I think it's back to a billionaire. You're gonna spend money on something that's gonna fail, while you have your Raws, your SmackDowns, your Saturday nights made WWE shows and pay-per-views. You've lost it. You've lost it.
Exactly.
They lost it a long time ago.
Well, yeah, he has, but holy shit.
Your shows
All
are
time.
trash.
I'm gonna put more money into that shit. We're gonna have a lot of black athletes. Yeah.
Your shows are trash every single week. You lose more viewers each month, each year.
No, I don't. The XFL is great. Extreme fucked up liberates.
That's what it stands for. I always wondered what it stands for.
Oh yeah, that's what. Oh shit, I put it up.
XFL,
Shut up! Don't tell nobody that.
No, XFL, extremely. No. This is what XFL stands for. Extremely fucking laughable. That's what that means.
Titus, here, clean my work up.
Well, whatever it stands for is not going to be a success anyways. Again,
Yep.
it's going to fail. Again.
So kids out there, watch the XFL. And today, the magic letter today is the letter F for fucked in the head.
Your viewership is at an all-time low. You don't wrestling is not at the peak of it that it used to be. And you're telling me that you really think people are gonna watch the XFL? Really?
Yep. WWE's boring with hugs and gay shit, so why don't I watch something else Vince doesn't even put more money in his fucking pocket? No. No thanks. I want that fucker to go in the fucking hole with the XFL. I want that motherfucker to be bankrupt.
Pretty much.
Fuck the XFL.
Thomas, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, you know. So XFL shit. Come on. I mean, it failed early 2000s.
If you watch the WB Network, you might actually be watching for free.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stupid. Stupid, you know.
We're gonna have Nakamura run across the field and do a kick to the football.
Forget the
Vince.
kick. Forget
Vince?
the kick.
Yeah, knee to ball. Yeah,
Yeah, need the ball. Yeah.
yeah. Kick it, you Asian fuck. Yeah.
By the way, I don't think Nakamura's gonna be around anyways when that happens. I think he's leaving.
Oh, thank God. He didn't make me good Chinese fried rice.
Oh, Nakamura? Nakamura's leaving?
I think he's leaving. They're not doing anything with him.
Good.
Yeah. We put the United States belt on him. You ain't doing anything with him.
Oh my God. You didn't put the main, you're supposed to put the main belt on him. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, maybe he can leave my company and go to Suckpack Wrestling.
Suckpack Wrestling. What?
But when it comes to the XFL, with this man spending his own money to that shithole failure of a football league, and it's going to be a fail again. He's spending money on.
Shit, it's amazing.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how amazing it is when 2020 comes around.
Don't worry, guys.
2020, that's a good TV show.
2020.
You know, he's got a point. It is better than Raw.
Something 20 right now. Yeah, Linda, come over here, whore.
Well, don't worry, guys. To all the WWE fans in the comment section, don't worry. You know, you'll have all your Trump supporters and, you know, diehard WWE fans watch the XFL and claim that it's going to be better than the NFL, which it won't be better than the NFL because the NFL gets millions of viewers every fucking year.
Who knows? Maybe Vince will ask Trump to throw a few bucks at the XFL.
I would not be surprised, even though he never paid for the fucking wall. But
Damn.
Yeah, let's get the Mexicans to do that. But either way, no, it's facts. Either way though, it's gonna be a fail.
But yeah, and the problem with this is that this man is spending that much money on the XFL, and again, like you said before, not spending his money when it comes to his own company when the WWE, when it comes to his talents, and when it comes to the shows, there's no pyros on shows anymore, and he's making all this money, and he's gonna spend it all for XFL. When it comes to getting their some doctors working for XFL, better something, I don't remember the full details of it, but when I heard about this, I'm like, myself, oh really? You're gonna do all that for XFL, but you're not gonna do all that for the WWE.
It's like instead of how will you focus on your roster and how to put on better shows to make more money and actually entertain the fans instead of paying for something useless as the XFL.
I put good money in that shit.
Yeah, wasted money.
Shit. Let's live with that cocaine too. You guys want any takeout? I'm about to order from Mr. Fuji's.
Mr. Fuji, get the.
By the way, rest in peace, Mr. Fuji.
Who the hell is that? The food's great.
And you know what's sad? Like this is real. I guarantee you, this is how Vince really is. I mean, he doesn't even know what happens on his own product. That's bad.
Lynch.
He didn't remember who Luke Gallows was.
Who the fuck's that?
that he was Festus.
Huh.
When Luke Gallows came back to WWE in 2016, and then reports came out that this man didn't realize that was Festus. Luke Gallows, and like, wow, really?
So,
his name was Asbestos.
So you remember the gimmick, but you don't remember the man.
I remember the man I had last night. Yeah.
Well,
Oh shit! Anyway.
Oh yeah. We watched the network, and I got hot. Nothing like watching old clips of Dusty Rose's fat ass.
oh god.
Benoit puts that crippler crossface on, I get hard. Ugh.
Oh man.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Robert, order the network, and let's get a little hard, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have any other comments? Right.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Well, how do you know if he's looking at you? He could be looking on his left side or right side.
Yeah. I'm Biggie Mac. Everybody looks at me.
Oh god.
And my nice ass. It does tricks, too. Look at that,
So you guys have any more thoughts on this XFL stuff?
Nah, not really.
Nope.
Fuck the XFL.
Yeah.
There's nothing really to talk about.
Like,
Yeah,
right?
fuck XFL. We're gonna be seeing we're gonna see Tim Tebow on there, John Cena, Roman Reigns,
Tim
and
Tebow.
And to most of you
And blah, blah, blah.
fanboys, please do not support the shit before it comes out. Let it die before it Let it die before it even comes to life. Do not support the XFL. Let it go.
Well, it's all these diehard WWE fans, they're gonna watch it. They're gonna watch that too.
Because they're fucking stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Program like a robot just to do any damn thing. Yeah, Vince says jump off a bridge. Okay.
I actually thought of this. The WWE fan base is exactly like Jason Genova. Exactly like Jason and his trolls.
damn.
They're just as delusional.
Exactly. You give them what they want, which is viewership, or viewers, on YouTube, when they don't even give a fuck.
Nope.
They use you for money. They do stupid shit that these people are still gonna watch.
Vince takes your money and turns it to the shape of a cock, bends you over, and fucks your ass with it. Does it to the next person.
Yeah, even though Jason can't do any of that physically, but yeah. Well, he brought it on himself. I mean, all these fruitcakes, going around here. Like, oh yeah, look at this, look at that. Like, I don't want to look at that shit.
Jason sounds familiar. Never heard of her.
All right, so we got Gail, we got Austin, and we got Jack.
What's up with some Gail?
Yeah, pick your poison. Pick your poison.
Yeah, let's go Gail Kim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the tweet.
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask you if you had it, but yeah. Thanks for preparing.
Yeah. All right.
If it's what I think it is, what she posted and what the reply was, I think I know what this is about.
Yep.
Okay. So Gail Kim, this is her tweet. She says, nothing. I just think it. Read
the tweet that she was responding to first, and then.
Yeah. First, from this guy Robert Davis. He says, "No disrespect to you, Gail Kim. You are a great wrestler, but what is wrong with returning one night for WWE?"
Oh.
Well, listen to what you just said there, pal. There's something wrong with that. And plus, why would you tell her that? Just being supportive. You need to go back to the E. Hell, Gail Kim's career was better in Impact Wrestling. Honestly,
Yep.
what the fuck was she known for in WWE?
Losing to Alicia Fox.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Continue.
So Gail Kim wasn't really known for doing shit in WWE. She was known for doing shit in Impact. You just have a WWE match. You should shut the fuck up and go to bed, kid.
Let her career be what it is. Okay, she had a better. She made a hell of a name for herself on Impact Wrestling. And like she like Rem said, she did nothing in the E. Not her fault.
Yeah, not her fault.
It's just these people had nothing for her. And by the way, I remember this at the time. We actually had a topic about this on one of the Asylum shows, like the very early Asylum shows, where I think it was even Kevin Castle or Douche Tony and Kevin Crapple, one of the two.
Don Tony and Kevin Fapple.
Say, oh yeah, Gail Kim, she ain't a Hall of Fame because she didn't do shit in the E.
Is this the WWE Hall of Fame, motherfucker? No, it's the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Exactly. But it's Impact Wrestling though, so it doesn't matter.
Oh
because
yeah,
it's not the main stage.
If it's not in the E, it's not for me. What great logic right there.
So the legend.
Because fucks calling herself wrestling fans. Stop calling yourself wrestling fans when that's all you watch.
So Sting is not a legend because he wasn't in the E in this prime, or he was in Impact until, of course, he came to the E finally, which was a few years back. Basically, we're saying
the WWE.
TNA didn't happen.
So motherfuckers talking about
TNA didn't happen.
Motherfuckers talking about Sting had a good career in WWE. Oh, he came out for a couple matches and that was it. What the fuck are you talking about?
And he lost them.
You fucking stuffed Seth Rollins a horrible ass fucking fake bronze statue in the trash can and wrote off like a joke. Okay. There's nothing memorable at all.
Oh wow, at WrestleMania, oh yeah, even though Sting's supposed to win that.
Let's see, TNA. Oh no, let me get started. Getting people's careers done. Great matches. Great match against AJ. Great matches against Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, Abyss. The Joker gimmick in its prime. All kinds of shit. Great promos.
Yep.
Last time we ever saw him coming off the Raptors, Slammiversary 07.
But all that doesn't matter because it wasn't in the E.
Oh sure, yeah. To Hall of Famer of TNA, the Hall of Famer of WWE.
Well, but we digress. But when it pertains to Gail Kim, first of all, with all due respect, you're not showing respect because even though you're going at her, respectfully. Okay, let's say she did go back. She did go back to the E. Who's she gonna wrestle? And
I could think of a few that she. I could think of a few women that she could wrestle.
They catch that Bailey to Billy.
But here's the thing: if she does go back, she'll be they'll just put her on NXT.
Oh, they'll do the Gail Kim what they did to Mickey James. They'll come back and just job to everybody. It'd probably end up carrying Nia Jax's purse.
Yeah, and when she comes, and she'll drop to Carmella.
Yep.
Just like they did with Asuka.
I'm still trying to figure out where somebody thought Mickey James' comeback is pretty damn great. I'm like, they didn't do shit with Mickey James. She came back and became Alicia Fox's assistant and kept losing to everyone every week. Mickey James' fucking comeback is terrible. It won't remember.
It was actually Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, but Mickey James hasn't done shit.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, yeah, Mickey James. Oh my God, what they doing for?
Oh my God, they just fucked
really
her up.
me off.
The job to this girl, job to this girl, job to that girl. Okay, let me go carry at least Alexa Bliss's bags. Oh yeah, let me go carry the bags for a girl that was still in her daddy's ball sack when I was wrestling matches.
It makes no sense that Mickey James is carrying Alexa Bliss's bags. Like, really?
She carried her bags.
Yeah.
Mickey James first came to WWE. She was that crazy bitch, had a lesbian obsession with Trish. Cool. And then she went to TNA. We got the hardcore country gimmick. We got her doing great matches.
Hell
She was
yeah.
a Knockouts champion. Way better than what they're doing with her now. You might as well say, like I said, when you come to WWE, you had your run during the Ruthless Aggression era or after that. You get one run in that company. Once you leave that company, go to another company and then come back, you'll never be the same again.
And
It's like I said,
also a good example. Yeah.
If you go to WWE, is where career goes to fucking die.
It does. Yeah. I mean, Bobby Lashley left, doing cool shit, goes to TNA, comes back TNA, songs with fucking Elias and other stupid shit, and then he loses Roman, loses his chance. So Bobby Lashley will never come close to what he was when he left.
Yeah, fuck Bobby Lashley. And back when I was watching SmackDown, when it comes to the 2010s, also from the 2000s and all that, basically after the Ultimate Chris Benoit that we did, where you get these wrestlers going from Raw to SmackDown, and then when it comes to them going to SmackDown, you never see them again, and they'll be gone. I said at the time, wow, we're go to SmackDown is where career goes to die. And now we fast forward into this generation, and then we see how these wrestlers come back to WWE, and even for those that they never came into WWE years ago, and they were big in the Indies, and they come here, and then they do nothing with them, and then their careers is never the same. Now is I changed the term for SmackDown. For anyone going to SmackDown, is where careers go to die. No, going to WWE, it's where careers go to die.
Yes, it is.
It's like guys like fucking Randy Orton. He stuck around, but Randy Orton can't make up his mind whether he wants to be a fucking rattlesnake or a fucking water or a fucking garden snake.
Yeah, before I say one more thing about this, by the way, I want to give a shout out to Nick. He's in the video right now with us.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to the old man.
Happy birthday, man.
Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah. Get some La Vitra and some men's Depends. I'm gonna use mine right now. Oh, there we
go. Well.
Yeah, so
there you go.
Another person that I thought of when it pertains to them going to another company and then going back to the E, Christian Cage.
Yep, when he left, he was doing good, and he came back, got a job, and everybody. What did they do? Give him they didn't give him shit. He was pushed way bigger in TNA than he was WWE.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Here's what they did with Christian when he came back to WWE. He comes back to WWE, and they send him to ECW. Their version of ECW.
God.
Yeah, because
And-
Christian is too extreme.
You rag Vince. Ugh.
and sure, and sure, yeah, and sure. Christian may have been ECW champion twice. And he was also great matches on that show too. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, he had some terrible matches on there. Like, no, he has some good matches on that show. I mean, I still didn't like the fact that ECW was being like that. You know, WWE's version. But still, I still enjoyed it for what it was. And then when they started to end that ECW brand, you know, Braun NXT, and Christian from there, like, said himself, damn it, he's not gonna get the strong booking anymore. Once he's either on Raw or SmackDown, he's done. He is done. He's gonna be jobbing and everything, and that was right. Even though they put the world title on him, but look what happened after that. He had to drop it 2 days later to Randy Orton. I hate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And then,
Oh,
Yeah, you came out of Impact Wrestling, we're going to put you in the grave.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, when that happened, when Christian just lost the title to Randy Orton, I'm thinking to my, oh my foot, that pissed me off that time too. That pissed a lot of people off. But
yep.
like, you give the dude the world title finally. I don't count the ECW belt. Actually win the world title belt, and then loses it on SmackDown to Randy Orton. Yeah, he won the belt back, being a heel, the chicken shit heel, but it was just stupid. The whole feud with Orton and Christian, they had good matches.
Yeah, they did.
But the feud was just trash.
Yeah, that belt looked
trash.
by Mattel Toys.
Christian was not booked strongly at all. He was booked like he was a piece of garbage. This man's still bitter, Christian, you know, because he decided to go to TNA. Goes, because shame on him for going to TNA after being fired from WWE back in 2005. You know, I
could name one dude that is kind of I consider kind of a legend, but he's just stupid as shit when he talks. And both companies, they pretty much didn't know how to use him either way. But Booker T,
Oh yeah,
they didn't know what to use him for in WWE or fucking TNA.
Yeah, no, his TNA run I thought was disappointing. Like really, you couldn't put the world title on him. Like what are you doing?
Yeah, he was weird there, and then King Booker was terrible. It's like Booker's great days were left in WCW. They really were.
I would say this, that his promos at TNA was fucking. They were stupid, but it was hilarious at the same time.
It was.
It would click like a chicken. It's a chicken.
Yeah. You motherfucker took my title, man. He just took my goddamn title.
It was funny. It was funny. Oh man.
Yeah, you got AJ Styles saying, "I don't know what the fuck you just said." And then the look on Samoa Joe's face was just hilarious too. It's like, what the hell? Like Booker T was
Booker T with his shit locks.
Yeah, fuck see you, Pookie. But anyway,
Pookie. Yeah, shut up, GI bro.
so I think as far as the fan base of WWE goes, I think it goes. We could talk more about that when it pertains to Austin Aries, I guess, because it kind of relates to Gail Kim as well.
Yep.
So,
but yeah,
go ahead.
the whole thing with Gail Kim, you want to go back to WWE, and like, why? For they treat her like they were her in her second term, when they brought her in and all that, and then she kept jobbing and everything, and then they have her dating Daniel Bryan. I'm like, what are you doing with her? Like, yeah, if you remember that storyline, Daniel Bryan and Gail Kim were a couple, an on-screen couple. I'm like, really? That's what you got for Gail Kim? Like, and then the whole thing with and it's nothing. Her first run was decent because on her first night she won the women's championship. I guess you say to the degree she had a better run in her first run in WWE, but her second run, garbage, because I don't know why. I don't know what was the problem with her. when it comes to WWE, maybe they didn't like her, and like similar to why you hire her back then? Why you bring her back to there, and then oh yeah, that's right, because you're bitter and all that. Yeah, you want to bury her.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, when it comes to Aries versus going to TNA, I'm like, oh, shame on you for going to TNA. We're going to bury you.
Exactly. You come to my company with Impact Wrestling, you're going to the shovel.
No.
Just imagine what they do at Rosemary if she was in fucking in NXT.
Oh, they wouldn't give her the gimmick.
Oh, hell no. Fucking doing some hugs with fucking Bailey.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that would
I hope she doesn't go back. I hope Rosemary doesn't ever go to WWE.
Yeah.
Because they'll take like I said, they'll take away everything that Rosemary was representing herself. When it comes to her looks and everything.
Put Jessica Havoc and fucking Nia Jax together. If Jessica Havoc was there, they'd probably be called the Fat Brigade.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I said about
the Dairy Queens.
Dairy Queens. But yeah, that's all I said about Gail Kim, about this person, Robert Davis, saying that he should go back to she should go back to WWE. No, Gail Kim is happy where she is right now, and if you can respect that, fuck off.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say beat it.
Well, I was going to, but I was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of these WWE fans always gotta say, oh, they should be in WWE. They should be in WWE. No, they should not be in WWE. WWE is where careers go to fucking die.
Exactly.
Yeah. And plus, it's her choice. It's her choice.
Enjoy the run you had when you left, because you ain't getting it when you come back.
It's like, okay, if Gail Kim goes back, she goes back. It's her decision at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Hell, look at Bobby Roode. Look at him. He's a jobber now. This guy has cut great promos in TNA. About the selfish generation being the It Factor. With so much intensity within Bobby Roode, and he's a very good worker in the ring, carrying himself like a man, and all that. And then he goes to WWE on the main roster. They have him dancing with New Day, twerking and shaking her ass and all that. And now he's fucking jobbing. Oh, glorious!
Twerking fucking bunnies.
Very glorious.
And they got Samoa Joe had to lose to Roman Reigns at Backlash. The way that match was booked too, garbage.
Oh, but he's getting a title shot against AJ, which he will not win. I don't think.
I got to listen to you, folks. He ain't winning that belt. It's gonna be a great match, but he ain't winning that belt.
They're pretty much putting the Samoa Joe's career in the toilet at this point.
It's the same thing with Shinsuke Nakamura. They'll put him in the championship match, and he ain't gonna win the belt.
Yeah, they might have AJ hold on to the belt. After breaking CM Punk's record, I think that's where they're going.
And this is nothing against AJ Styles, because I'm a fan of AJ Styles too. He's one of the best wrestlers in the world, who also came from TNA, who's also wrestled in Ring of Honor in New Japan, who has wrestled other indie promotions too as well. He is that damn good. So I don't blame this on AJ Styles. AJ Styles doesn't book his matches. Whoever is in charge of AJ Styles booking, they're the ones that booking it. AJ Styles is just there to do the job.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
And plus, he deserves it. I think they're a year late for putting him on the cover of the video game, but better late than never, right?
Yeah. And if he is the one who breaks CM Punk's record, hey, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. And by the way, it's the real main championship belt that AJ Styles got, not Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is holding the belt for 3 WrestleManias in a row and has not lost it once. What the hell?
Oh yeah, man, undefeated, man, for just sitting at his ass.
Yeah, you haven't going out there. Oh, I don't give a fuck about the fan. I don't care about the fans. I don't care about wrestling. I'd rather be in my home. I'd rather be in my house, chilling, this, that, and the other. It's like, All to get Roman over.
Do these fans not? Yeah. Do these fans not realize that with Brock Lesnar being with the company for the last 6 years, he's never been on the show that much anyways? They're now noticing that because of the stupid storyline.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
I'm asleep.
Fucking idiots. All these WWE fans are fucking idiots.
nah, no sleep.
Yeah, because it's like Brock Lesnar. He's fighting Samoa Joe. He's fighting Goldberg. He's fighting Braun Strowman. Even Roman at the time.
Monster.
He's been fighting all these guys, and now all of a sudden, now I don't care about the fans. Now I don't care about wrestling. Now I don't care about showing up to work out. Now I don't care. It's like
and he's no longer. He was never friends with Paul Heyman too.
that's the stupid. That's retarded. Knowing they've had a long relationship back in the Ruthless Aggression era to now. Even though Paul Heyman interviewed Brock Lesnar on his YouTube channel, but you were never my friend. It makes no sense. But anyway. Message.
Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
And if you want to hate someone, don't hate on Brock. Hate on the WWE. They're the ones that are doing this. It's not Brock. It's not Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is there to do the job too. WWE it's WWE's fault for doing the way they're booking Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, don't blame Brock Lesnar.
And also, they're kind of trolling the fans with that too, because it's like these people are complaining about Brock. Oh, he's not there, this, that, and the other. And now he's cutting promos about, I don't care about the fans. I don't care about wrestling. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. It's you people's fault. It's yours. Now they're actually doing this storyline because of your dumbasses. But I will agree, Brock. I hate the fact that Brock's been holding on to the belt for nearly three years, 3 WrestleManias. He's holding on to the belt.
Ram's having an error on his phone.
Ram's have phone errors.
I'll try sending him the link again. But Thomas, you still there? Because I know one of the topics Thomas wanted to discuss. So we got New Jack and Austin Aries. Pick your poison.
Let's go Austin Aries. Because I think this is hilarious.
Yeah, I was busy a little bit.
Okay. Before we get to the I guess the last topic, which is fucking everyone's Austin Aries. A few weeks ago, he cut his shoe promo after Slammiversary, which was a great damn pay-per-view. Austin Aries went on to Impact Thursday of that week. Basically cutting promo about how there's people out there saying that Slammiversary is the greatest show this year. Basically praising Impact for what they've done. Putting on a great show, and then also he went on to talk about the bubble. Now, what bubble is he referring to? He's referring to the company, the fans. And I know Austin Aries. I know he wanted to. You saw that he was kind of a little pissed off with the whole that person on Twitter. Basically talk about his life, this and the other, and Austin Aries like, oh really? I shouldn't be on Impact, even though I'm getting paid a bunch. I'm the champion. I'm going around the world, but no, I'm not in WWE. But I will get to that. But in the promo, he's like, oh, you got the bubble, who and people in that company who are disgruntled, they don't feel like they're getting the push that they deserve. They're being treated like trash. basically saying you should be like me and go to other companies and make a name for themselves in other companies. It's being in the bubble. And of course, I didn't know about this at the time, but thanks to Robert, I now I know about this, that there's actually people who complained as usual about people taking shots at the E from another company. It's like so Austin Aries can't have an opinion. He can't give criticism to the people in the roster who are disgruntled in the company and give them advice. Basically, that Austin Aries can't do that. It's basically what you're saying. You can't talk about the people in the company who are disgruntled and should say, hey, come to Impact, go to ROH, go to New Japan, make a name for yourself outside of the bubble. He was giving he was giving them advice.
Mm-hmm.
And for these people, here he goes taking shots at the E, The WWE cult, they would have I feel like this is honest. Vince McMahon would take a shit on in the concession stands of the food they sell in these arenas. Vince would shit on all the foods, all the drinks, and people will still buy the shit. Stop defending this company. What's wrong with going to another organization? Oh, they're not getting paid. Let me get this. Okay. You're getting paid. These wrestlers, and Austin Aries mentioned this on Twitter, he's getting paid no matter what. So, and Austin Aries, he's in the business, so he knows what he's getting paid. For these people, WWE is the main stage. Oh, it doesn't matter if you're in the E. Shut the fuck up. WWE is not the be-all, end-all. And plus, Impact Wrestling puts on better shows. ROH put on better shows. Other wrestling promotions put on better shows. So basically what you're saying is, because it's the main stage, it's automatically a better show. That defies logic. It makes no sense. So because WWE's the main stage, is the big stage, they put on better shows. That makes no sense. And by the way, Impact Wrestling is not indie. I'm tired. It's not indie.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these people saying that too. It's like,
it's ridiculous.
So, Robert, you have the information. So of the specific comments. So, if you want to go ahead and start off.
Well, first of all,
yep.
Now I'll have the number of tweets of it, but I checked them out and all that about at the All-Stars got that promo, and all I gotta say is Austin Aries, I salute to you.
Yeah, buddy.
So yeah, for those who don't know, Austin Aries love eating bananas. So yeah,
So let's cock. No.
So anyways, yeah, at the All-Stars got that promo, and obviously, because Austin Aries, voiced his opinion on Twitter. These, you got these WWE bubble dwellers, cult, whatever you want to say about them, like, you would never anything in WWE and all that. Basically, I was saying all these random things that I can't remember what they were saying, and like, because they didn't do anything with Austin Aries. And sure, they may put him on TV and have him wrestling matches and all that. But what had they done with him? He was never a champion in WWE, which was a missed opportunity there at WWE. They have him wrestle on a pre-show of WrestleMania against Neville.
That's another disgrace. Like they're putting him on the pre-show.
Yeah, great match they had. Tore the house down. DVD comes out. The pre-show was not included on that DVD. Another disgrace, right there. When it comes to Austin Aries and Neville, knowing these two guys put an awesome show, wrestling match on the show, but we're not going to add that onto the DVD. That's one of the reasons why Austin Aries is not there anymore. Not just because they in this them saying this, we had nothing for you, so we're going to let you go. And then you got these fans, are upset about this and everything. And I said to myself, I'm like, well, hey, Austin Aries is gone from the WWE. That's good. That means he can go wrestle elsewhere. And then finally he does, and then these fans are complaining, oh, why is he there? He should be in WWE. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? And also, did you not hear Chris Jericho's podcast? Talking Jericho while Austin Aries was on it, he explained fully that WWE didn't know, they had nothing for him, so we're gonna let you go. If you're gonna blame someone for Austin Aries not being in WWE anymore, WWE are to blame. They let him go. They didn't put the bill on him. They didn't have him be on the main card WrestleMania. They didn't include that WrestleMania match on the pre-show on their DVD. They have him lose so many times on TV. I'm not saying I'm not just talking about what comes to just facing Neville, but and also what comes to and even NXT, he never won a championship, and he was booked poorly on that show too. And it's been a year, by the way, that also has been gone from WWE, and look where he is right now. He is doing great right now outside of WWE, making a lot of money, like you said. When it comes to going every indies that he's on, he's competing in.
America, baby.
Winning championships, which they call him the belt collector. He gets to make Impact Wrestling, and you get these WWE fans, why is he in Impact Wrestling and all that, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? He would not be in Impact Wrestling if WWE would just done something with him.
And just like Gail Kim, it's his decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, Austin Aries is the world champion in Impact Wrestling, and he's also won other championships too, and other wrestling companies that he was allowed to go to. He's even killing it in Ring of Honor again. He's been killing it before. When he first got there, but yeah, and then like I said, when it comes to him cutting that promo to the bubble, and then and then the whole thing with if anyone feels like they're not getting a fair share in WWE, leave the company and come and either go to Impact Wrestling or go to other wrestling companies that will give you that fair shake. And and look at Austin Aries. He's making a lot of money. He's winning championships. He looks happy. He looks happy, and like seriously, what more you want from this guy? And then and Austin said that when it comes to attacking the bubble, you got these fans again, WWE bubble dwellers coming at him, and why have you done WWE and blah 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 blah, and I'll tell you what they do with him. What he's done in WWE. He's been having great matches in WWE. And even though he hasn't won championships, but at the same time, you stop blaming Austin Aries of him being a failure in WWE. The WWE failed Austin Aries. They didn't do shit with Austin Aries. Just like and sure, they may have Nakamura won the Rumble. They may have him wrestle for championships on pay-per-views, whatever. The way I see it, they ain't doing nothing with Nakamura right now. And sure, they may put the United States belt on Nakamura, but again, what's he done? What Nakamura has done since he's becoming United States champion? I haven't heard anything about what Nakamura has been doing on the show with him being United States champion, because they're not doing anything with Nakamura. Just like they didn't do anything with Austin Aries last year when he was there. So stop defending the WWE and stop making excuses for the WWE acting like that. These guys are getting a fair share, shaking of that. They could be on TV and all that, but they're not doing anything. They're having 2-minute matches. They're having they're having worthless segments, and they're not getting the chance. They're not getting the chance that they deserve. So yeah, when I heard Austin Aries cut that promo to the bubble, I'm like, good. Salute to you, Austin Aries, for that, because they deserve it. The WWE bubble girls deserves it, and the WWE bubble mentality deserves it overall for how they between Austin Aries. Yes, Austin Aries took a shot at them, and I was sitting there watching it, and like, hallelujah. I was enjoying it. It was great. Austin Aries is the greatest man that ever lived, greatest wrestler alive. He's killing it in Impact Wrestling. He's killing it everywhere he's going in right now in Ring of Honor and all that. Anything that WWE ever did for him. So yeah, Austin Aries, you're the man.
First of all, let me just go ahead and say that was a great speech that you presented in this video.
Thank you.
Secondly, you referred to this whole ordeal of you didn't do shit in the E. If you notice, a lot of these so-called, aside from AJ Styles, I will say, to an extent, even though he's not main eventing fucking pay-per-views, which he should be, but all these guys, they go in WWE and they all get fucked over. And for these same people, you didn't do shit, and like Rob said, all this company cares about is Roman and Cena at the end of the day. That's all they care about. Whenever Cena's there, when he ever does appear, all the spotlight's on him. The spotlight's on him, and the spotlight's on Roman Reigns right now. They're even paying fans to cheer for the motherfucker, and everybody else is just on the sideline, like, okay, I ain't doing nothing, but I'm getting paid, and this is the spot that I'm on, and I could really give two shits. And for these individuals coming at guys like Austin Aries, guys like women like Gail Kim and other people who decide to go somewhere else and not in this WWE bubble, it's a problem. So Austin Aries doesn't have the right to leave the company if he feels like he's not getting what he deserves in the company. He should just stay there and get shit. Vince McMahon feeds him the shit, and he has no choice but to eat it, even though it smells like shit. But he has to eat it because there's nothing else there for Austin Aries to do. That's basically what you're telling Austin. You should just accept being cruiserweight champion and not be the world champion. But yeah, he goes to Impact Wrestling, he becomes world champion. And these are the same people. Of course, once he comes back, they put the belt on him. Okay, who cares? He's back. He's the champ. He's the man. He's the world champ. And for these same people to say that him being cruiserweight champion would mean more. Why? Because WWE is WWE because it's the main stage. And Impact Wrestling is just, a no-name fucking company with a bunch of jobbers. That defies logic too, by the way. Every guy on Impact is a jobber, but I digress. Again, another guy who talks about WWE when he's not there anymore. He wants to. He gives his take on his run there, his booking there, his matches there. He didn't like it. He didn't feel like he was getting what he was getting or what he deserved. Rightfully so, because Austin Aries, how you not have anything good for Austin Aries or anything for Austin Aries to do in WWE? Vince is this pure genius. I don't know what the fuck to do with these people.
Yeah. And the thing about Austin Aries being there, again, I go back to the Chris Jericho podcast. Also, Aries says he's willing to do whatever the WWE wants him to do. What's cause doing commentary, doing interviews, doing what being a trainer, doing or, any wrestling match, whatever. It don't matter. He's not. Also, he's not there to book himself. He's the WWE is there to book him, and then they decided to say, oh, we had nothing for you, Austin Aries, so we had to let you go. So Austin Aries was like, you know what? Okay, whatever. And Austin Aries was like, I wasn't happy here anyways. So, but yeah, rightfully so too. Because again, what had they been doing with Austin Aries? Nothing. And also, I want to bring this up too, because I don't remember if I mentioned this with you guys before, but on Twitter, it gets basically what comes to the Roman Reigns, dick suckers that would love to defend Roman Reigns, because the whole argument was that Roman Reigns not getting a chance, and he's not getting a chance. He's been main event 4 WrestleManias in a row. He's won the United States Championship. He's won the Intercontinental Championship. He's won the W Championship about 3 times. He's won the Royal Rumble. He's won the Survivor Series. He's back in 2013, I think that was the year. Yeah, it was that year. He's been booked strong, and he's been given so many championship opportunities. Doesn't matter if it's the big championship or the Universal Championship. They're shoving him down our throats. That's basically the whole argument was that. And then someone's coming at me and saying, well, Shinsuke Nakamura won the Rumble, that, and yeah, but what didn't mean anything.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh God.
Yeah, that person came to me about that. Tweeted to me about that, and I said, well, it didn't mean anything because Nakamura didn't main event WrestleMania. Roman Reigns still main event WrestleMania, and guess what? Nakamura, again, he may win the Rumble, but guess what? Didn't mean anything because he didn't win. He still lost. And still to this day, still to this day, Nakamura didn't win the WWE Championship.
No.
But
he didn't.
he goes up against Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules, and in 6 seconds, because before the match, low blow, and then Kinshasa, when the match begins, 6 seconds, 1, 2, 3, beats him, and that's a champion. That's doing something with Nakamura, right? Yeah, I was happy with that. Yeah, no, I wasn't. I still fucking hated it.
I already fought R-Truth tonight. Nakamura.
R-Truth is still in the company?
Yeah. You already wrestled R-Truth, yeah.
He's still in the company?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm serious.
I brought people Nakamura to wrestle R-Truth, the same R-Truth that WWE has been booking as a fucking joke.
Yeah, as a retard, yeah.
Do you see how this upsets me? Do you not see how this upsets me?
R-Truth.
You see what I mean? Y'all called that doing something with Nakamura?
Oh God.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
And you want me to support this company? No, fuck the WWE for that. After the way they've been booking R-Truth all these years, fuck that.
Oh God.
Bro, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know R-Truth was still in the company, and that's me.
I didn't either.
Honest. That's me being honest. That's not even.
I didn't. Yeah.
Not even making a joke about it. Like I legit didn't know he was still in the company.
That's nothing. Because what surprise? They're not doing R-Truth either. And this guy, who I believe was a former 2-time TNA World Champion.
Yeah. R-Truth, Nakamura, come on.
Now, I'm pretty sure they would have an awesome match, but at the end of the day, what is that gonna make me watch? These two guys have. Well, I'm not saying in WWE. I'm talking about outside of WWE.
Yeah.
They probably would have an awesome match outside WWE, but in WWE, no. It's gonna be a poor book Nakamura R-Truth match because it's by the hands of WWE. Now, I don't care if it's on Raw or SmackDown. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, this stuff, as you can tell, this upsets me. Because again, they're not doing shit with Nakamura. They're having wrestling a joke character in R-Truth.
Oh God, yeah.
You have Shinsuke Nakamura, who I know Robert, is already alluded to already, who's not had the best booking, and you put him in a match with one of the most underutilized, if not the most underutilized guy in the fucking company, in R-Truth,
Yeah.
who's been a joke for the longest time since he's been there.
Yeah.
But hey, this isn't surprising to me. Because all Vince cares about at the end of the day is Roman Reigns. That's all he cares about. That's all he cares about.
And Cena too. You know.
And Cena when he's there, and Triple H when he's there, and Undertaker with all due respect when he's there.
And Brock too. He cares about Brock. He does.
Yeah, Brock is just all over the place. And Kane, yeah, as
R-Truth.
Oh God.
All right. What the hell?
It's just this is nothing against R-Truth, but still.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he's not the worst wrestler in the company, but I mean still,
no.
He's one of the worst booked wrestlers in the company.
Yeah.
If not the worst. But it ain't surprising at all whatsoever.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but in closing, when it comes to Austin Aries, and these WWE bubble dwellers and all that, y'all got what you deserve. Y'all got called out by Austin Aries. Austin Aries took a shot at WWE bubble dwellers, and it was fucking great. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
in your fucking face.
Yeah, because you know Austin Aries truly meant what he said. Like he really feels that way about these people.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you gotta give props to the dude as well as when it pertains to giving advice to even to the people that are in the company.
Mm-hmm.
People in the WWE, even though they're working there, Austin Aries has an issue with the company, but he's even telling the wrestlers in that company, hey, listen, you feel underutilized, you don't feel like you're getting what you deserve. Hey, come to Impact, go to ROH, or go to New Japan, go to all these other places that make a name for yourself. I mean, look at Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is
a good example. Yeah, Cody Rhodes is a good example.
Sami Callihan right now, what he's doing. His Impact run is, even though he's been losing matches as of late, but as far as character-wise goes.
Even though he's back in WWE right now, but Drew McIntyre, when he left, being Drew Galloway, he was killing it in Impact Wrestling and other indie promotions. And he was doing some great matches outside of WWE when he got fired.
You can't tell me right now that you ask any of us or ask, or just any random person or even a wrestler to say, hey, listen, I'm going to give you a choice. You could come to the WWE, even though you're gonna be paid a lot of money. You're gonna be booked like shit. Like you're just gonna be a jobber losing to everybody, But at least you have TV time though. At least you have TV time.
Where career goes to fucking die.
Yep.
Or you could go to Impact Wrestling or ROH or wherever, or be the IWGP champ, Impact champ, Ring of Honor champ. One of these champs, even though you're not really on the main stage, and you're not going to get as much of the publicity as you're going to get if you were to be in the WWE, but you're still getting you're getting the push that you deserve.
Even Lucha Underground.
Yep.
From Sunny Kiss.
Oh, fuck them up.
Yes. Stay away from that guy. Or should I say, Exolicious. Fucking terrible name. For a faggot.
Anyway. Yeah, but like, just stop defending this company. Like, and again, it's Austin's and Gail's choice. If they want to go somewhere else, let them go somewhere else and make their name for themselves, which they have.
And guess what? Austin Aries and Gail Kim, they know what they're talking about. They know where they're at right now. They're in a better place, and for good reason. They've been in the business for a long time, for almost 2 decades now. I'm assuming, but yeah, they know what they're talking about. Gail Kim is happy where she is right now. She doesn't need WWE. Same thing with Austin Aries. He's happy where he is right now. He doesn't need WWE, and that's it. They're Austin Aries giving them advice to for anyone in WWE to go elsewhere if you want to be treated right and to be booked correctly and to show everyone that you can be a draw. And that's all I gotta say.
Which, by the way, Monique's two favorites, Austin Aries and Gail Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Thomas, you have any thoughts when it pertains to?
It doesn't surprise me how WWE fans are. I mean, you're WWE, you're automatically the enemy. Bunch of fucking virgins.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Hell, they talk shit about everybody except WWE.
Yeah, but when they're there, they're celebrated like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, definitely. Retards.
Oh yeah, AJ Styles, man, I like AJ Styles. Well, did you like AJ Styles when he was in TNA?
No.
Did you watch him in ROH?
New Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but you like him now. You're a fan of him now. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have been watching him in his prime to know that he's been good this entire. He's been a good wrestler this whole entire time.
Yeah.
But no, you want to ignore that because he's not in WWE, so he doesn't matter. He doesn't matter because he's not in WWE. Fuck you.
You fucking virgins. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so our last and final topic.
Oh, here we go.
This is one of the most controversial topics of the week. I'm not talking about the Asylum, but like as far as wrestling goes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
First of all, I just want to say because I don't think I said it publicly, or I might have. I forgot, but rest in peace to both Nikolai Volkov and Brian Christopher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nikolai Volkov.
Yeah.
Man, who former WWF tag team champion with the Iron Sheik, and happened back at WrestleMania. Well, actually, the first WrestleMania, and also him. Yeah, and also he was who sang the Russian anthem every time, which it was very entertaining, and plus with him being a heel and all, so. And he has a good run as a face too. But no one didn't care that much anyways because not saying that they hated him, but they just didn't. They're wondering why they want to cheer for him and all that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Nikolai Volkov, obviously one. I'm not saying he's one of the all-time greats, but he's indeed a legend when it comes to professional wrestling. So rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to Brian Christopher, we all know a lot about Brian Christopher. Especially with him being a part Too Cool as Grandmaster Sexay. Man, I thought he was. I always thought he was cool, a cool dude, even without that gimmick and everything. Especially with him doing these dance moves, and one of them, the Driller, which is supposed to be a knockoff of the Thriller. Which I thought I enjoy that dance though, the way he does it. You could tell, it's from the Thriller dance, but he does it in his own way, which is cool. No, no point intended there, because Grandmaster Sexay, Too Cool. But yeah, it was entertaining because of Too Cool. And before the whole Too Cool thing, he was about laughing like a hyena and all that, and just being Brian Christopher, and then also he started finding his groove as to was Sky Too Hottie, becomes too cool, and then Rikishi coming in, which is a good duo there. I mean, not a duo, a good dynamic, right to say, all those three. Those were my favorite factions in the year 2000 when it comes to the Battle too. It was too cool. Next to the Radicals, but Brian Christopher, man, he was entertaining. Even later on in the when it comes to him being in the Indies as well after leaving WWE, but because well, I would say he left. He was actually released because he it was during that time he started dealing with some personal issues. That they I guess because of the alcohol, the drugs, and all that. Which man, it's just a shame how his life ended at the when it comes to being arrested and everything. And then after what happened, and like damn, it really sucks that but here's the thing, he attempted to suicide, and they and in a way they saved him, but he was on life support. Basically, at that point, we knew he didn't have time, and unfortunately, he's gone. So unfortunately, he's gone, which is a damn shame. So rest in peace to Brian Christopher, Brian Lawler, whichever you want to say to him. With that being said, we can move on to the controversy about the social situation with Brian Christopher, but it involves New Jack.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, oh boy, Brian Christopher and Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler is in this topic as well. Jerry Lawler and Brian Christopher, they've had like an on and off relationship, not just on on television, but behind the scenes as well. Not the best relationship. It's funny because even Brian Christopher actually came back to WWE in 2011, actually cut a promo on him, which was like, okay, well. But yeah, so it's not about that. It's about showing respect. It's about, when somebody dies, you pretty much in all have to show respect. And New Jack has the goal to, first of all, disrespect your own fans. Even you disrespect your own fans, he does it regardless. Even though the fans are the motherfuckers that pay your bills. I want to make that clear right now to Mr. New Jack. And secondly, what he did was, I believe he went on Twitter, right? He went on Twitter, Robert, and said what he said.
Yep, he did.
So he decides, and which, by the way, bad timing. Brian Christopher is dead. Jerry Lawler should go kill himself and join with him. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I don't find Jerry Lawler. I don't find Jerry Lawler to be the most saint guy.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of demons. But bad timing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta mute myself real quick before I really go off. But Thomas, you want to say something?
Like I said, New Jack's a piece of shit. I mean, he is. I mean, he's not a good human being. He never has been. This fucking motherfucker is testifying in a goddamn ring. I mean, come on now. I mean, this guy, And he's a fucking piece of shit, you know. I mean, I have enjoyed his shoot interviews in the past, but yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's a he, he, he just piece of shit. You know.
Sorry about that. My computer shut
Oh, it's
off
fine.
just
It's fine.
off. Like, what the hell? Like, it just randomly, like last time.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a piece of shit.
Robert, you want to give your thoughts before I fix everything up? Fuck.
Okay. So here's what I heard so far of why New Jack did what he did. So for those who don't know, it's no secret that Jerry Lawler and New Jack never liked each other for whatever reason. So basically, New Jack at one point said that Jerry Lawler was being racist to him at some to a degree. I don't know for what and all that. It happened during the 90s. Basically, because of Jerry Lawler being part of ECW, because the whole thing with Jerry Lawler crappy ECW calling extremely crappy wrestling and all that, and that's what obviously New Jack was in ECW during that time, and I don't know, maybe have it during that time, and also at the same time, I don't know if it was during the 90s, but New Jack also said something about how Brian Christopher has been being an asshole to him at one point. I don't remember it. I don't remember the full details of it, but basically, no secret that that Jerry and Brian Lawler and basically don't like New Jack, and New Jack doesn't like them either. Based on the other those comments that New Jack said about they were being not nice to him and all that, and some racist comments to him. And for what reason, all that, right? So then when Brian Christopher died, and basically when New Jack heard about that, he basically went on Twitter. I don't remember his exact tweet. I don't have it on me right now, but I don't want to do that right now. But basically, what the tweet was said about was that he's basically saying something about how he's glad that Brian Christopher killed himself, something like that. If I'm not mistaken. And like you said before, that Joe Lawler should kill himself too and all that. And I'm saying to myself, okay, just whatever personal issues that New Jack had with Joe Lawler and Brian Christopher, it's whatever. But when someone dies, like Brian, Joe Lawler is is obviously he's going through emotions right now, and after losing his son, don't kick the man while he's down. He just lost his son.
Yeah.
That's basically New Jack is kicking Jerry Lawler down while he's down, and I don't care if what Jerry Lawler did to New Jack during a long time ago, or whatever. There's no way. There's no excuse to say that. When it comes to Jerry Lawler losing his son, after Brian Christopher, Brian Lawler, whichever you want to say, just the way he took that he wanted to just take his own life away, because he couldn't take the pressure of being in jail and all that, and being a failure and all that, and being a screw up and all that, and the fact that after Brian Christopher died, New Jack just basically showed no remorse, showed no mercy, and just show how basically just showing how shameless he can be by saying that after Lawler's going through a rough time right now, kicking the man while he's down after his the loss of his son. bad. It is truly a bad timing, and it's nothing. If you and to be honest with you, when New Jack heard about this, it's best that if he didn't say anything at all on Twitter. Don't if you don't like those guys for whatever reason, that's fine. Don't say anything about them. Because now that Brian Christopher, that reports out there that he died and everything, he felt like he had opportunity to talk shit, and like, no, that's not a cool thing. That's not a cool thing to do. It's totally uncalled for. It's not, something out for you to be proud of to say that to when someone just killed himself because he's going through a rough time, and then on top of that, Jerry Lawler just lost a son that he never been there for that much, and basically he openly admitted this too, that he's been a terrible husband and a terrible father, and he learned from those mistakes in the past, and sure he may call up with him later on, but besides that, like whatever issues that New Jack had with Jerry Lawler, it's not the right time to do it.
So yeah, sorry guys, we had to do a reboot again. But so that's why if Robert's speech cut off, that's why. So, but Robert has the tweet now, so
yes, I got the tweet. And before I read the tweet, I just want to say, when I first heard about New Jack, on Twitter about this whole thing about the whole thing with the death of Brian Christopher, and then the whole thing with telling Jerry Lawler to kill himself, I had no idea that New Jack even had a Twitter account.
Me neither.
So this is New Jack's Twitter account, at the only New Jack, and he writes, and this is back on July 18th. I'm sorry, July 30th. I meant to say, 2018. Fuck Brian Christopher. Fuck Jerry Lawler. And fuck every one of you fans who like those two cocksuckers. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of you motherfuckers.
Cool story, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh wait, and here's no one.
Internet keyboard warrior at its finest. Even if you're a pro wrestler. Yeah, I'll get to more. I'll get to more with the wannabe tough guy act, but Robert, continue on.
And this is before he tweet that one. I mean, that was after that tweet. I meant to say this is the one before the tweet that I just read. But here we go. Now I have pissed off some of you fuckers because I mentioned Jerry Lawler. I have been called a lot of names, but I have never been called a child molester, Jerry Lawler. Now, let me see if this was the same day, and let me see if it's a different time. Yeah, different time. So yeah, the one I just now read about, Jerry Lawler, what he says, a child molester. That tweet was from 1:27 a.m. and the tweet that he did about fuck Brian Christopher and fuck Jerry Lawler was from 1:35 a.m. and this was all on the same day that he started going on his tirade of his tweet.
Oh damn. So that's pretty much all of what he said, basically.
Yep.
So, it's not enough. It's bad enough when somebody that you're close with passes away. Anybody. But you picked the absolute wrong fucking time to, just like Rob said, keep the guy when he's down. You just dig the grave deeper. For you want to be tough guy, motherfucker. First of all, there was times where New Jack was entertaining to me. There was times where I thought he was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But there's been times where he just takes it to the absolute lowest of lows. And I'm not even just talking about this one. Like him talking about certain people's people like Paul Heyman, even though he did ECW dirty, what he did. But
Yep.
But even with that, like, don't ever bring a person's family into the issues that you have with that said person. Before I get to the physical thing that he did, dude, you talk about, and this ain't this Jerry Lawler is not the first person. He's talked about Bubba's, Devon's, Paul Heyman's, just everybody's families. You bring them from, oh, I hope your mother dies, blah blah blah. It's like, go fuck yourself. Dude, I just wish I was the pro wrestler, because I would have beat this motherfucker's ass. He went face to face with Balls Mahoney. There's a shoot interview.
Oh, really?
But this dude, yeah. They were pretty much talking, their issues that they had with each other. This dude was about, he looked like he was about to, they were about to get in a fight. New Jack pulled out a spray that he was about to spray Balls Mahoney's eyes and shit. Like, real tough guy. You're gonna spray the motherfucker's eyes, and before you beat the motherfucker, you're wannabe tough. You're a wannabe tough guy.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's talked all this trash about people like Jerry Lawler, the Dudleys, and Heyman, and not one person that he went face to face with and tell to their face. I don't hear any stories of New Jack actually getting a physical altercation with these same people, unless they're in the ring together. But when somebody has a beef or an issue, you meet with that person face to face. I'm sure plenty of these people know where each other live, where they live. You're not going to issue a challenge to actually go up to them and beat them up. Aside from you getting a spray bottle and actually spraying the motherfucker in the eyes.
Oh god.
Yeah, you're a real tough guy. You're real tough.
Jesus.
You good piece of shit. Saying stuff. Yeah, you should kill yourself. What about you? Considering how much, you just bash people, this, that, and the other. Obviously, you haven't changed. At least Jerry Lawler tried to change, even though there was a few years back where he had issues with the girlfriend, this, that, and the other. Even with that, I'm not saying Jerry Lawler. He's not the most sane guy.
Yeah.
He's even went on to say that he's never been the best father. Never been the best person. But who the fuck is New Jack to talk about anybody being a horrible piece of shit? This is the same dude who talked about Chris Benoit, and we've talked about Chris Benoit in part 1. Or what he did to his family. This dude's doing, I hope he rots in hell, what he did to his family, blah, blah. Wait a minute. Didn't you stab a motherfucker in the ring? An independent wrestler. Yeah, you stepped in the ring with, and you stabbed him. Isn't it wrestling? This is a rule in wrestling. You're supposed to take care of the person that you're in the ring with. You had the goal to be a disrespectful cunt to stab the dude in the ring. independent wrestler. I don't care if he's a new guy. I don't care if he had no business stepping into the ring, which apparently he had no business stepping into the ring. So you're gonna go and just stab him in the ring? And you want to talk about people being horrible human beings, being like robbers and child molesters, or killing people's families. Well, how about this? How about you go up to them and actually have tell me shit. Otherwise, shut your fucking mouth. You have no business at that time to talk about this. You have the freedom to, but it does need to be said. Or you're fuck Christopher, Brian Christopher, and fuck all his fans that are. How about you go fuck off? How about you drink bleach or go out to fucking traffic, or get hit by a train? Considering you want to talk about people, I'll say the same thing about you. He is the professional wrestling version of Will.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Both Will and New Jack could go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And people like New Jack.
Yeah, after that tweet, and with New Jack acting the way he was acting, I always thought he was a cool dude, and for him to do that that's a low blow there to do. I don't approve of that, and I don't want to associate with people like that.
Oh no.
Let alone be a fan.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it's like I said before. Joe Lawler, he ain't no saint to know that, and he'll openly admits that. But he's not out there, being like New Jack. He's not out there, causing any troubles. That yeah, sure. But Joe Lawler being an asshole, yeah, everyone's always everyone's acts like an asshole. Even I act like an asshole every time.
Yeah.
And I learned, I know what I mean by that. But the way New Jack does it, man, that's no excuse, man. I don't care what Joe Lawler did to you and all that. It's no excuse to do that, especially when he just lost his son. Joe Lawler is he's trying to change. He's obviously changing his from years later for everything that he's been through and things that he's done. He's learning from that. He's learning from those mistakes, and he and I like your looking Lawler. I like Brian Christopher. Is that who does? I mean, who doesn't? Well, actually, we do know New Jack. But yeah, man, it's just unbelievable, man. That what if New Jack was in Jerry Lawler's shoes, and then Jerry Lawler would have been in New Jack's shoes, and then basically it would have been the other way around. Would New Jack will New Jack approve of that? No. Just like the Jerry King Lawler doesn't approve of New Jack saying that. It's not right. It really isn't. And New Jack doesn't know what Jerry Lawler's been through. He doesn't know what Brian Christopher's been through. Well, I'm pretty sure he kind of does, because he's been in jail so many times too. But not because of drinking or that, but because of the violent things he's done. But yeah, but basically he has no right to be saying that to Jerry Lawler or to Brian Christopher. It doesn't matter how they treated New Jack back then. At the end of the day, it's not a cool thing to do. It just isn't. A man just died, and you're gonna kick someone down after losing that person. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Absolutely wrong timing to go on social media and post this for the whole world to see. You
Piece of shit.
you just have an issue with certain people in the wrestling business. It's one thing if you insult another person's manhood. It's another to insult a person's family. This dude wants to, oh yeah, fuck Chris Benoit. Fuck you too. You're no saint, obviously.
And by the way, when it comes to that, by the way, when it comes to Jerry the King Lawler, where from that Raw episode where when we all found about what happened with Chris Benoit and the family. And also at the time we didn't know the full details of it, but the company later on that night they found out the full information. Jerry Lawler on TV before they went to the Final Master show, what comes to Chris Benoit. Jerry Lawler on TV he looked at the camera and said to anyone watching to say to go to your to your loved ones, brother, sister, whoever that you loved ones, and tell them that you love them. And I thought it was a little weird when Jerry Lawler said that, but after looking back at it, years later, and then to find out that Chris Benoit was behind all that, I like, oh, now I understand why Jerry Lawler said that, because of what Chris Benoit did. I'm like, wow. So like I had to look back at that. I was like, that. And also when he said that too, I like that's nice thing to say, but I also felt a little weird that he said that. But then now looking back at it, like, wow, yeah, that was very a nice thing to say for that Jerry Lawler did. I'm pretty sure no one told him to say that, but he felt like he had to say that because he's a father. He was once married and all that. So I do give props to Jerry Lawler for that one, and yeah, now I understand why he said that.
Yeah.
Even when there's certain people in your life that you don't feel that love you, deep down they do.
Yeah, they do. And that was the point. That was the point that Jerry Lawler was making when he said that too.
And it's just really, really pathetic. And I'm obviously I'm not really surprised at this point, considering what this fucking piece of shit has said about other people as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I was Jerry Lawler, I would go and say, hey, I heard that New Jack says I should kill myself. Hey bitch, how about you come see me and try to do it? Get in a fight. Get your spray paint. Get that shit out of my face. Let's
God.
one and fight to the death. If you have a problem with me, come face to face, fist to fist. It was pathetic. Well, the way New Jack handled that whole thing with Balls Mahoney. Balls Mahoney was like, hey, it didn't look like Balls Mahoney wanted to fight, but. Oh yeah, Jack, you're such a tough guy. Oh yeah, I got spray paint. I'm gonna pour in your eyes, and now I'm gonna beat you up. No, that's pussy shit.
Yeah, that is pussy shit.
Yeah. Now that was Batista who lost a daughter, and that said about him. Batista want to fight him. He'll come out, and say it to his face. Batista. That was him. Yeah, he would. Because I remember one time he challenged people on the internet. One time, you're talking shit about him. Batista would.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think Brock would too.
Oh yeah, definitely Brock.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I would not pick New Jack over Batista in that fight.
No, Batista beat the shit out of him.
Batista will beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care how bad he did in his first MMA fight, but yeah, like when somebody mentions your family, no matter who you are, you would want to beat that dude up.
Mm-hmm.
Because anybody would defend their families if they're being threatened.
Yep.
And right here, Jerry Lawler is being threatened. Oh, you should go kill yourself. Well, if you want me to be killed so damn bad, How about you do the job? Except don't get a gun. Don't get any other weapons
Spray
other
paint.
than your fist, and you can come fight me and try to kill me physically. Come and come get some, man. You want to fight? Come fight.
most hated wrestlers is John Cena, but who's the other one? I'm in the middle of a real drink. I'm sorry.
So good.
Oh, sorry. My cousin was talking about John Cena, and I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys have any other thoughts on to say about I guess New Jack or Jerry Lawler or Brian Christopher or just anything?
Yeah, fuck New Jack. And rest in peace, Brian Christopher.
Yeah, rest in peace to Brian Christopher. Sorry to Jordan King Lawler for the loss of his son.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
And fuck New Jack.
Yeah, fuck him.
I never heard her say that, but yeah, fuck New Jack for for that comment.
Oh yeah, I've been saying fuck New Jack for the longest. Oh, we almost said like people call him a savage. He ain't no savage. He's a wannabe tough guy.
Yeah.
He's no different from. He's no different. I think Taz would beat up New Jack. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he talks about Taz too, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, even though RVD kind of confirmed that that Taz was a wannabe tough guy, and RVD, pick a hand, and we all know that story. But dude, like New Jack, it's just all talk. He's all talk.
Yep.
Like he might beat up, your average, your normal person, but aside from that, you have an issue. Like these are pro wrestlers. You're all about that jaw, jabbing.
I think Daniel Bryan or what New Jack says.
I agree.
Yeah.
But considering that he took care of a 17-year-old kid, I believe, who broke into his Dan Bryan's house, and then Dan Bryan, again, Dan Bryan with a broken neck, at the time, took put him in what kind of chokehold until the police came. Yeah, I believe Dan Bryan will kick New Jack's ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As far as Jerry Lawler goes, I don't think he's gonna do anything. I'm sure he's really pissed off if he heard about it, but I don't think think he'll do anything about it unless if New Jack were to actually go up to him. Jerry Lawler will defend himself 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do. How are you gonna insult somebody and not do nothing about it? This is why I always hated about New Jack. He talks his shit. He goes personal, and it's not even funny, man. Oh yeah, you sucking my dick and that. Shut up.
Oh God.
Shut up.
Like shut up. Yeah, shut up. But there you go.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, I wasn't shocked.
And fuck John Cena.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, cousin? Playing John Cena, man. Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
But yeah, I guess that's pretty much all we gotta say. I think I was gonna make one whole video into one, but I'm like, I'll make a part 1 video, then I'll make a part 2 video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these videos have been like hour-long videos. So
Yep.
yeah,
This is
so-
technically part 3, ain't it?
well, I'm gonna have 2 and 3 together.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
because well, the one we're on right now is shorter than the other ones.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty much what we got to say about the topics that we discussed all together. And thank you for watching. There'll be plenty more Asylum videos and Impact Wrestling reactions, or just anything at the top of our heads, you know. So thanks for watching, and we're out. Peace.
Beat it.
Peace.